loved ones, welcome to another mod overview, this time on Liquid Blocks. A mod that simply adds in bucket versions, or fluid versions, of typical overworld blocks, and a few nether ones. So, we'll just go over recipes first. So we've got Liquid Dirt, which is just dirt, a bucket, and water. Dirt and a water bucket, or ice, dirt, and a bucket, like so. And this is pretty much the case for every other one here, except for stone, of course, we need lava. Some of the other stones you need lava. But okay, so you go between either of those. So you need either a water source or a lava source to then make these. And as long as you have a bucket and water or ice or something, you'll be good to go. And the ore one you just make like so. The rest are pretty much just things like red sand, sandstone, glowstone, block, netherrack, insight stone, etc. So yeah, so we can place these down. There's no... okay, there is effects, so we've got nausea and slowness, and then eventually it forms into the dirt blocks, apparently. Either with flowing or solid block there. Interesting, so we'll go to Coarse Dirt next. I guess it'll be exactly the same. That'll also form into dirt eventually. Coarse Dirt eventually, once it's solidified. Or been exposed to air, I guess. We've got Podzol, which I assume again will give us the same there. If I move out of the way, I assume that's how it's going to do that. Yep. You actually obviously have to have Silk Touch Podzol though for that one, so can't just get free Podzol from a bucket of it. We've got Liquid Stone next, which we just jump in real quick. Nothing. Is that not going to be solidified either? So, I was going to say it's like, is it finished? But technically, it is probably functioning how it's intended to. So we've got Liquid Granite next. Again, no effects. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna probably get a pickaxe because it makes it easier. Alright, so let's do this. Needs to get rid of that. We've got Diorite, which again doesn't have any effects. So wait for that to disappear. And decide I assume will also be the same, but we'll find out what the rest are. Okay, so that one didn't apparently form at the end there. Andesite, we know what to expect. Let's wait this one out as well. Okay, interesting. So kind of struggled a bit there. Got Glowstone next, which, again, no effect. Let's move these down. Let's get to them. Sandstone, sorry, I mean, not Glowstone. I know what I meant. Glowstone's one of the other ones, isn't it? Yeah, over there. So red sandstone, also no effect. Doesn't seem like these actually prevent your movement though, which is interesting, which is why I thought they weren't working, but they probably are working as intended. I assume. We've got soul sand next, which, again, no effect. So I don't need a pickaxe for this one, but soul sand from some mod, apparently. You see that? Magma block also doesn't give you an effect. But they seem to convert pretty quick, so... Glowstone, nothing either. Let's go with this. Next, sand. Gives you nausea and slowness, so keep that in mind. So I'm just going to fill in that space. I'm just going to break it again. Red sand, again, gives you nausea and slowness, just like any of the other overworld blocks. Or the dirt-related ones, at least. Got gravel concrete. Jump in, again, gives us that. still made from those. Get out of there. Okay, we want liquid ore next, which also gives us no effects, but will probably generate maybe some random ores, I assume. Or at least the exact ones, I'm not sure. We'll find out. Nope, just stone. Okay then. Not sure if that's intended or not. And we've got a liquid netherrack, which again gives us no effects. Now, obviously you could use these. Oh, some fire there as well. Obviously you could use these just for pretty much. I mean, they don't have the exact texture, but I guess you could, if you wanted to, maybe use a resource pack. You could change it to kind of better give off the effect of the blocks being there. Other than that, I'd say probably good support for things like Mekanism or something, where it's like you have the glowstone that you use for the ingots and the armor and certain things. You could technically use fluid for that, and it could be imported, which I think would be a cool add-on type of mod sort of thing to this type of mod. Would be useful. Other than that, that's pretty much the extent I can think of, is just resource packs to, you know, make them a bit more closer to this, or you, I guess, could, on their own, use it for that, or some other type of redstone contraption type of thing. But I think for add-ons to tech mods would very be useful for this, for things that you use, say, maybe like a liquid dirt, instead of just constantly putting in dirt blocks, or, you know, I don't know, any other type of thing that could be expanded upon, like the Mekanism glowstone example I used. But yeah, I think that's the type of stuff you could use it for, but on its own, it pretty much just adds fluid versions of blocks, as well as spawning them in a certain place. Obviously, the reach, I assume, is the same as water and lava for how far the fluid goes, and depending on what it sort of makes its mind up on with the flowing parts of it, it'll form blocks or not. But yeah, that is pretty much its purpose. It's just liquid versions of blocks in a nutshell. So yeah, it looks very much lava-like. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.